Hello guys, hello people, welcome back to this YouTube channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anytime you come across this video. Me na K&G TV, where we do celebrity gossip, we do social media wahala or any pumping news on the internet. Yes, my people, if not the first time this way you come across this channel, please do well to enter with your popcorn, grab a seat, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notification. Today na exclusive interview for Mazí Nnàmdi Kánu with Punchline African TV. Oh my people, I go leave una make the watch am. I beg, if you finish to watch the video, don't forget for subscribe and turn on post notification so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be amongst the first to be notified. So my people, make we dive inside the matter. See you next time. Choose.
What people don't understand is the depth of the damaging effect of corruption that you have. And I'll give a very simple example. We cannot expect white people to have regard for us when we do not have regard for ourselves. That can never ever happen. Do you know that in Nigeria they import fuel? Are you aware that Nigeria imports petrol?
Yes, I've seen the queue. I've seen the queue at the petrol station. Yes.
Do you know that Nigeria imports kerosene? Oh. They have 5 viable state-of-the-art refineries. Not one of them is functioning, not one single one. When white people are operating in such an environment, seeing how foolish and how stupid the entire country is in terms of their priorities, how do you then expect them to have respect for you or have regard for you? They can go into our land, they can pollute it. Katrina Lang, the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, can be running the show, organized, because there seems to be a recognition that these people do not reason like human beings. That is the fact. That is the fact. Tell me what an ambassador will be doing, crisscrossing the entire nation, telling them how to run their security architecture, telling them who to kill and who to spare. Our lawyer had the mom killed 2 days ago. Barrister Okorafor, the mother was assassinated only 2 days ago. All because he was exposing what the army is doing to innocent people. That tells you all you need to know about Nigeria. Nigeria is an albatross around the neck of Africa. Nigeria is the only country in Africa actually dragging Black Africa backwards because of their ineptitude, because of their criminal mindset, and because of the drive of the Fulani to dip the Quran in the Atlantic Ocean. That is the problem. There is nothing wrong with Islam, don't get me wrong. There are some very wrong interpretations of the religion of Muhammad that the Fulanis are using as the driving factor in their push to take over the land belonging to indigenous people all across Nigeria. They've done the same thing to a relative extent in the Middle Belt. They took a chunk of Yoruba land in Ilorin. We had to have an emirate today. The same thing they're trying to do in our land, and we said no to it. And the whole world is there. The US mission is in Nigeria. The UK is in Nigeria. EU is in Nigeria. The UN is in Nigeria. And there is wholesale murder and slaughter of people going on in Biafra as I speak to you right now. This very minute. The same people, they claim they know where Boko Haram is, from where they launched the attack. The same country is openly supporting ISIS in West Africa. Go to the newspaper pages yesterday, you will see it there. Nigeria government actually supporting ISIS to take over the terror franchise from Boko Haram. They are not hiding it anymore. There's a terrorist who is there as a minister. Now tell me which country in the world will allow a terror sympathizer to be a minister of state only in Nigeria? How can such a country be allowed to exist? Because of what some corrupt people are gaining in America, because of what some corrupt individuals are gaining from Europe, because of the corrupt tendencies of Katrina Lang, who is the UK High Commissioner to Nigeria. That is what is happening to us. And because we have no reason to challenge this very orthodoxy of repression and oppression, that is why that woman keeps gallivanting all over the place, deciding who should live and who should be killed. It is not the fault of Total, not the fault of Shell, not the fault of Mobile. We allowed them, we created the environment to allow them to be so corrupt that now they're controlling our lives. And that is what Biafra will be into. I did not say that Biafra will stop the business of Total. I never said that we will not do business with Shell. No, not at all. But it has to be business between 2 human beings, not a set of human beings and one set of animals.
Thank you very much for that question. Let me come back to the question of referendum. You parted ways, and most of us parted ways with Buhari about the referendum. The people of Biafra have said, and the entire Nigeria, not only Biafra, most people that I meet or whom I've met, including Obasanjo, several times I've confronted Obasanjo. By the way, me and Obasanjo, we can't sit on the table for 2 minutes without exchanging the tables because I can't manage. I have asked, and Obasanjo asked, why don't you give a referendum? The marriage is broken. The marriage is gone. The marriage is not worth it. Do you think the referendum issue now can help to stabilize Nigeria? And if so, when and how can African Union, the Commonwealth, the European Union, and the UN can help to make sure that this referendum is put in place?
The only way to go is a referendum, because I am a Democrat at heart. I believe that the democratic will of the people must be expressed at all times, and that is the basic governing principle of a viable society. I am an advocate of referendum, and the sooner they conduct it, the better. It's been muted in the past through their so-called rejigging of their constitution, through their so-called sovereign national conference, which has been coming on and off from time to time. Any new arrangement that seeks to keep Nigeria together as one must be subject to the will of the people. So either way, a referendum is going to come anyway. It may be delayed, but it is ultimately going to come. Now, one thing you must understand is this. There are very corrupt countries around the world. Maybe on the surface of it, they are not corrupt. But they have very corrupt operators that will prefer Nigeria to remain in the very hopeless state that it is in at the moment. Nigeria is in a very hopeless state. A lot of people are making money by virtue of the corrupt nature of Nigeria. Do you know that Shell BP can sell 1 million barrels of crude oil in a day and only report that they only sold 100? Do you know there is no meter? Where the crude oil is being loaded onto the tankers at the terminal in Biafra land where I come from, there is no meter. You can take as much as you like and declare whatever you like. These interests want to keep Nigeria one. Every ambassador to Nigeria gets a welcome handshake of $1 million. Once you're posted to Nigeria from a well-to-do country, so to speak, the ambassador is bribed immediately there and then. That is how you start your work. You will not believe what I'm about to tell you. Do you know that the U.S. ambassador to Nigeria organized, or should I say convinced the Biden administration to allow the U.S. military to come for an exercise in the Gulf of Guinea in order to checkmate Biafra and Ambazonia, freedom fighters? The same people did not go to the north, where they have Boko Haram, where they have ISIS, where they have endsars, where they have Fulani headsmen terrorists. People tormenting, killing, raping, kidnapping, and pillaging on a blessed, every blessed day they do this. Do you know that it is not the recommendation of the U.S. ambassador to Nigeria that U.S. must commit their troops to the north? But they are in the Gulf of Guinea, exercising, saying that we dare to fight crime both on land and on sea. But there is more crime going on. The places where the crimes are going on are all in the Sharia north. And I want to bring you back to this idea of referendum once again. Do you know that northerners, the Fulani people, they agitated for Sharia in the 12 northern Fulani-controlled states of Nigeria, excluding Middle Belt? Do you know that your good friend, as you are saying, Obasanjo, gave it to them?
It's not
no referendum. You're your good friend because I hate you more than you do.
Okay.
The man is a joke. Let me tell you this. Do you know that the Fulanis campaigned, including Buhari, of course, the late one who is in Saudi Arabia somewhere in a shallow grave? Do you know that these people campaigned for Sharia to be introduced in Fulani-controlled northern states? I think about 12 or 13 states. There was no hoo-ha. Nobody opposed them. In other words, the Fulanis themselves have divided Nigeria into two. by virtue of their insistence on having Sharia. That is why today the Chief Justice of Nigeria is a Sharia lawyer, not a secular lawyer, not a secular judge, a Sharia court judge elevated to the position of the Chief Justice of a secular federation. Now you tell me.
Your Excellency Nnàmdi Kánu, is this the man, the Chief Justice, who said his papers were eaten by termites?
That's correct, yes. It's him.
Oh my God.
That's the type of
yes, continue.
It's him. He is a Sharia court. He's an alkali in a Sharia court. But today, he is the Chief Justice of a secular state practicing common law. How do you expect us to accept such nonsense? Who in their right mind will live under such condition? Who in their right mind will? That is what we want Africans to understand. It's not that we hate anybody. We are Pan-Africanists. I want one Africa. I want one united Africa. But an Africa found on the basis of justice, fairness, equity, and progress. Not one found on retrogression, on backwardness, on corruption, on stealing, and on looting. That tells you all you need to know about Nigeria.